All right, here we go. It's the end of our first season in the Premier League. We have 2 matches to go. I'm going to show you both, even though if things go well, there'll be nothing on the last game. But we'll show you both anyway, because it would be nice to come towards the end of the season. Obviously, last game of the season is home as well, so we'd like to keep an undefeated home record this season. As you can see here in this little box here, we are away at Reading. A 3 o'clock kickoff, and then in the 5:30 kickoff, Spurs are home to Newcastle. So, if we win and Spurs don't win, it's over. Champions League qualification is assured for next season. If I don't bet it doesn't bear thinking about. If we lose and Spurs win, they'll be 3 points behind us with a game in hand and having better goal difference. So we're really in trouble. This is a big game. Reading are 12th. So it's they got nothing to fight for. You're kind of hoping that we should be able to walk away with them, but you never know. Actually, I haven't shown you the most recent game ever. Yeah, we beat West Ham 3-2. So obviously Spurs was the last game we left you. Beat West Ham 3-2. I'll show you that here. Yeah, you go. Tricky game. 2-0 up. Then they pulled it back to 2-2, and I was really annoyed. But Diogo managed to get one, and we just held on for the win. Wasn't a fantastic performance, but it was good enough to get the win. Larsson, Serena and Diogo with the goals. Larsson's really coming good at the moment. So this is it, really. Champions League football could be assured in this episode or cruelly taken away from us in this episode. One of those things is going to happen. There's even a tiny, tiny slither of an outside chance of winning the league. It's extremely unlikely. We're 3 points behind the top. But Arsenal have a game in hand. We'll still be 3 points behind. Yeah, so 3 points behind the top with them. We're 3 points behind the top of the league. Liverpool, Man City are actually playing each other now. So the top two are playing each other. What a game that is. Why is that a 3 o'clock kickoff? Weird. And I think Arsenal playing later. Are they playing tomorrow? They're playing tomorrow at home to Wolves, and that's a tricky game. So if the issue is that obviously because Liverpool are 3 points clear and Man City are 2 points clear, we could ask for Liverpool win, and if Liverpool win, basically I can't win the title because Liverpool have got so much of a goal difference, step ahead of us that it's impossible for us to catch them. So we need to hope that Liverpool don't win. However, if Man City draw. If it's a draw between Liverpool and Man City and we win, we'll be 11 points with Man City and 1 point behind Liverpool. If Man City win, then we won't be behind any of it. We'll be ahead of either of them. So there's no way, there's only one way we can actually go above Liverpool, Man City is if Liverpool win, but if Liverpool win, then we can't win the title. So, interesting one to keep an eye on. Just a little side note, but that's not the goal. The goal is Champions League qualification. The title is, and the fact that we're the penultimate game of the season and we've actually got a chance of winning the title is ridiculous. That Spurs game though, if we'd have won that Spurs game, we would possibly be in the driving seat. So fine margins, lads, fine margins, but to be semi-challenging for the Premier League title is ridiculous. Yeah, but we're away to Reading, we're in the black. I'm hoping that it comes good for us today. It's Decanoidza to play ahead of Larsson. I'm going to play Decanoidza ahead of Marsh because I think that's going to be my centre-back partnership next year. Caton, Brennan, Gustavo Enrique. I might play Gordon for this one. I think you need... Gustavo Enrique is brilliant, but I just think maybe a bit more creativity in the central areas there. Ferguson, I got to bring Ferguson back into the fold, haven't I? I'm going to take out Wakeham. Ferguson, I'm going to start him ahead of Serena. Serena's very good, but Ferguson's the guy who's going to be probably leading the line for us next year, provided we don't get anyone better in. Okay. Let's go then, boys. Let's go. I'm surprised that Ferguson and Polito haven't formed a partnership just yet, but still time for that. Still time. Reading away at the Medeski. If anyone's been to the Medeski to see a game, it doesn't tend to be very sparsely populated. It doesn't tend to be very full populated. It's usually not many people here. But it'll be their last game of the season, so I'm assuming it'll be reasonably well attended. Alright, go and prove a point. Game's running a bit slow, though, isn't it? Yes, come on. Let's go. I'm going to keep an eye on the latest scores. Obviously, Spurs are playing later, so that doesn't matter. But just so I want to keep an eye on the Liverpool-Man City game. Okay. Come on, you blacks, innit? Well, it looks like we're dominating the early proceedings in this game. Man United are winning, but they're out of the running for Champions League qualification. Oh, that's goals happening all over the place. Right, okay. Reading, are they going to play out from the back or are they going to go long? They're going to play out from the back, bless them. Oh, it's a mistake. It's Joe Waugh. Absolutely awful from Reading. Mistake from the goalkeeper. That's what I'm playing out of the back. If you're not good at it, you're going to make mistakes. And Joe Waugh scores his 10th of the season. He's been brilliant. I absolutely love him. Liverpool, Man City still 0-0. Probably the draw suits us better than anything, actually. If we were to have a little stab at the title, I think a draw probably is the best result for us. And then I think I don't want Arsenal or Spurs really to win their game in hand, so I think a draw in that one would be handy too. Like I'm not, it's probably not going to happen because I think Liverpool need basically 3 more points or 4 more points to win the title. Oh, it's really awful. Oh, Palomba again. He walked around our defence. That was shocking, but Palomba's done well. Clear. What's going on? Okay. Handball. Right, we're 1-0 up. We're looking okay. But it's edge. It's on the edge. On the edge of a knife. That'll do. Half time. 1-0 up. Still 0-0 between Liverpool and Man City. And try and stay away from complacency. Don't get complacent. You look stressed, Gordon. Gordon shouldn't be stressed so much. Like he plays well in most games, but I just don't play him as often as I used to. Polito's not really doing much, nor is Diogo. Liverpool Man City still 0-0. United getting on. I like to check on United. They're 2-1 up. Yeah, time to ease off. Right, let's make some substitutions, get some fresh legs on. Polito's not doing much, but I'm going to bring on Joe Long. Hopefully that he actually bloody does something. And yeah, let's give Dan James a run out. I'm going to keep him on for next year, Dan James, but I'm hoping to try and get a young lad in as left winger next year. Oh dear. What's happening? It's gone over. Come on. I want to demand more because we should be beating these lot. It's 1-0 Liverpool. There you go. Liverpool 1-0 up. If Liverpool stay ahead, that basically means we can't win the title. Mathematically, we still can, but it's extremely impossible because I think we're about 20 goals behind them in goal difference, and they need to lose their last game. Provided that we win all our games. Like Caton, what is going on here? See, that's how you play around for the black. That's quite nicely done. Triangles, lads. That's a terrible ball forward. That's offside. Surely that's offside. He smashed it wide anyway. Alright. It's not a brilliant performance, I gotta say. Not a brilliant performance from them. I'm going to bring on Sareen and he's obviously playing his penultimate game for the club today. I'm not sure. Oh, hang on. Gordon. What have we got? Come on. Off the post. Oh, it was offside anyway. Okay. I'm going to ask him to be a bit more cautious now, I think. Just drop it back a little bit. Waste a bit of time. I'm happy with that. Just want to come away with a win. That's all I want. Thing is, the board are so highly expectant of everything that they're probably going to say, oh, we're disappointed with the 1-0 win because we should be beating them by more. Liverpool 1, Man City nil means the title dream is over. Title dream didn't even really come into my head. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That's got to be it, innit? It's 2-0 Liverpool, by the way. There you go. Great win. It's not a great win. It's a win. I can't be unhappy with it. Joe Ward capitalised the mistake. Not a fantastic performance, but it's a win. Just tell them well done. So no need to just walk out of the room and go, nope. No feedback whatsoever. Yes, Liverpool won 2-0, so that means the title dream is over. It's mathematically possible, as I said, but their goal difference is so much greater than ours that it's... we qualified for Europa League at the least, which is fantastic, isn't it? Wow. Europa League, lads, in the first team. So that Europa League is certain. We're up to second in the league, which is weird. We're not going to win the title. We're not going to win the title. We're 3 points behind Liverpool with a game left, and they've got what's that? 23 goal difference. So that means if they lose 13-0 and we win 11-0, then we will be crowned champions. But yeah, obviously Arsenal as well. They've got games in hand. So if Arsenal win their 2 games and it's level and it's on goal difference that's separated blindly, close season. It's all in the Spurs game though. This one here. We can actually go and watch it if you want, but should we do that? Should we make it a bit different? A bit different for this big game? Yeah, okay, we'll view it. We'll view the game. I'm unable to attend the picture. Oh, okay. I suppose I couldn't get a helicopter straight over, could I? What was the score? Right, there you go. Those are the scores from earlier. Man City. Everything came back and drew with Man United. Liverpool 1-2 now, so that means our title challenge is over. But that wasn't the goal, and I'm saying that we were challenging for the title. Oh, it looks like Spurs won. Spurs won 1-0. Okay, their game in hand is massive. I think we're still we're still pretty certain, because if they win, yeah, we'll be 3 points clear of them with a game left. So we only have to draw our home game to Everton, and then we'll be certain. So that's all we got to do. It doesn't really matter what Spurs do here against Arsenal in a week, but I'll tell you what I'll do. Something special. I'll attend that game. It's the North London derby. It's close for, Spurs trying to qualify for the Champions League and Arsenal trying to go for the Premier League. We'll attend it. We have a little bit of a bearing on it. If Spurs don't win, we're certain of Champions League qualification. I'll zap onto that one, and then we'll play our final match of the season. Exciting times. Alright lads, so I completely forgot to record the game footage for the Spurs-Arsenal game. I recorded the face cam, but didn't record the game footage, so it's pointless. But I did watch the game, and Spurs drew with Arsenal 1-1, meaning that Concord Rangers are guaranteed Champions League football next year. Absolutely unreal. You can finish anywhere from 2nd to 4th, but we can't finish lower than 4th. Mental season, and it's come with this beautiful little cherry on top of it. We can go into the last game at Everton with the only thing to play for is basically keeping our unbeaten home record, but we're guaranteed Champions League football. Mike are going to give Serene a run out because it'll be his last game, but Spurs and Arsenal drew 1-1, meaning that Champions League qualification is certain. Also means that Arsenal couldn't draw level on points with Liverpool, so Liverpool would need basically just a draw from their last game because they're so far ahead in goal difference. They need a draw. Yeah, lads, mental, absolutely mental. I can't believe it. We qualified for Champions League. In terms of the door, the players that are going to want to join now, that's going to swing open. We're going to have some big names linked with us. The board have said they've set the budget next season for 108 million. I'll see what I can do about that. There's a couple of players on the books I'm probably not bothered about keeping, like probably Wakeham and maybe even Marsh. So sell them, see what else I can get in. But other than that, ridiculous. Take you to the Everton game where we can just carnival atmosphere, last home game of the season, last game of the season, try and keep our undefeated record at home, but just chill. Bloody brilliant. Okay then, Everton at home, the final game of the season. Bit of a carnival atmosphere, I imagine, at the Concord Stadium. Champions League qualification is secured. Like, the thing is, the weird thing is, because the game, technically, points-wise, we can win the Premier League, the game doesn't count into a goal difference, so they've had all these things saying, oh, United, Concord have got to rally the troops to win the league. It's like, well, we can't win it because their goal difference is 23 better than ours. But, we just need basically Liverpool to lose 13-0 away at Palace and us to win 11-0 at home at Everton, and also Arsenal to lose away at Fulham and Fulham bottom league. We just need those things to happen. It's probably about 4 bajillion to 1. And we crowned champions of England. Brilliant. Yeah, here we go. Last game of the season. I'm not going to start Ferguson for this. I'm going to start Serena because it's his last game, so I'll substitute him and give him a bit of a standing ovation because he's played so well. In terms of who I want on the bench, Dan James requires a fitness test, so probably can't play the full game. It should be on accordingly. Okay. I'm happy with that. Happy with the team. It's looking good. It's looking sharp. We're ready to go. Obviously, been undefeated at home all season. Beaten many big teams at home as well, including Spurs, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea. All beat them all at home. Drew with Arsenal, actually, didn't we? And Man City as well. I forgot about Man City. But, we got this big game now. They got Odegaard. I just realised that. Do it for the fans. Yeah, I couldn't have put it better myself. Do it for the fans. That includes you guys. We're doing it for you guys at home. Liverpool 1-0 up already. Title basically secured. Let's see how Arsenal getting in. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to switch it back to the league table. Oh, Caton's injured. Let's see if he can survive. They've got an injury as well. Yeah, he's going to have to come off. I don't know who to bring on. I'm assuming it's going to have to be Marsh, isn't it? Yeah. Who's better at right back? Marsh isn't too bad. Marsh can do a job. Oops. Let's see if Larson can play there. Come on. Can Larson do a job? No, he cannot. He is firmly... I'm definitely not putting Decanoids on there. So I'll make him a regular old defensive fullback. Let's not lose, shall we? We've been undefeated at home all season. This has been an absolute fortress. We haven't lost a league game at this new ground since it's been built. Oh, Palace did equalise, but Liverpool gone 2-1 up. Liverpool gone 3-1 up, sorry. They're really trying to smash it, aren't they? What a boring start. Oh, Arsenal 1-0 down. Fulham scored. That's a title secure, basically, then. Palace need to score 3 goals for Arsenal to stand a chance, because if they draw, their goal difference is so much better. Spurs are winning. Not that matters. Disappointing. Yeah, absolutely right, it's disappointing. Come on. Last game of the season. Let's give the fans some at the chair. Bit of a carnival atmosphere, but doesn't mean we can't up our levels. Finally a highlight. Polito. It's good football. Gordon. Oh, I thought I went in. Oh, look at that. Wow. Go on, close it down. Obviously, if Man City can't better our result, we'll stay above Man City as well. And Arsenal losing, there's a chance to go second here. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Get a foot in. Ooh. Yeah, there's a chance to go second. If we can get a goal, if we can win this, we can go second. Results are going our way. Second in the first Premier League season is mental, isn't it? Lovely ball. Pavlenka, what have you got? Flips out wide. Diogo. Put it back. It's a penalty. That's a penalty. VAR, what are you saying? Penalty is given. Declan Reader's going to step up for this one. He's our penalty taker. The Georgian puts it in. 1-0. Just walks back to his mark. Don't bother. Look at that. And the league table at the bottom. Second. Wowzers. Okay. I'm going to bring off Ferguson. I hope you all are going to join me, and we're going to have a bit of a standing ovation for Aki Sarinen. He's been brilliant. But he's done his job. They've got rid of it. What are they going to do? So another highlight. Pavlenka, what have you got, mate? Paul Gordon. Pavlenka and Paul Gordon just playing it between each other. It's Joe Waugh. It's another one. It's Joe Waugh's 11th, and what a strike with his left foot on the edge of the area. Top corner. Brilliant. Looks like we're going to go all season undefeated at home, which is absolutely mental. This beautiful new stadium is being crowned. It's an absolute fortress. I'm going to make a sub. I'm going to bring on... Yeah, not going to do it yet because we've got a bit of time left. With about 10 minutes to go, I'll bring on Suleiman for Waugh because Waugh's been brilliant and he deserves a bit of a standing ovation at the end of the season. I think it's fair. 5-1 Liverpool. Jeez. Right. They're making sure they win the title, aren't they? Man City are 2-1 up. That's annoying. But we're still ahead of them. Man City are 3-1 up. Mallet. Okay, here we go. Make the sub. Clinton Suleiman comes on for our talisman, Joe Waugh. Standing ovation for Joe Waugh. He's been absolutely brilliant. First Premier League season for him, and he's been wonderful. He's an absolute club legend, and he has solidified that. Liverpool 6-1 up. Yeah, it reminds me of when Chelsea, I think, won 8-0 the last game of the season to win the title, just to sort of hammer it home a few years ago. I say a few years ago, it was about 10 years ago now. Brennan. Polito. Let's make it free. Bit of a carnival atmosphere. Lovely ball in. Ferguson, no. It's Polito! 3-0. Wonderful. Oh, I am over the moon with this performance and over the moon with this season. We're going to end this season with a win over Everton, undefeated at home. Looks like, unless something happens with Arsenal, we're going to finish second in the table. It's full time. Unbelievable. Let's just look at the pitch there and look at our players. Lap of honour. Brand new stadium. Not lost at home all year. Finishing second in the Premier League. 3 points off the top. I was going to say that Spurs game meant all the difference, but Spurs it didn't really, did it? Because even if we'd won that, we were so far away in goal difference, we still wouldn't have won the league. But we'd have been level on points. Absolutely mental season. I don't know what to say. It's been a pleasure. Been a pleasure managing this club, taking us from Vanarama National League. When I joined, it was midway through the season. They were in the relegation zone of the National League South. I took us up to 16th in our first season. Then our first full season, we missed out on the league title on the last day of the season, but then managed to get promoted through the playoffs. Then in our first season in the Vanarama National League, we lost the playoffs. I think we lost the playoff final to Bolton, which I was gutted about. Again, after basically bottling the league title that year. But then, through a ridiculous set of results at the end of the next season, we won the league. I think Havant and Waterlooville, as I remember, did the job for us. Basically beat all of our rivals for us. We won the league that year. Then League 2, we walked in our first season, won the league. League 1 was ridiculous. In fact, I think we finished 5th or 6th in the league. But I think we beat... I can't remember who we beat in the semi-final. Something like Millwall or Peterborough or something like that. I think it might have been Peterborough. And then one of my most favourite ever games, beat Middlesbrough 8-1 in the League 1 playoff final. Got to the Championship on first try. First 2 seasons, made the first season in the Championship, made the playoff semi-finals, knocked out to Norwich. I think a late winner that they scored there. Bit of a gutter. Second season Championship, got to the final of the playoffs. Bloody love the playoffs, didn't we? Lost the final to Birmingham, lost 3-2. third season was the most dominant season I've ever had as Concord Rangers manager, when we won the league title by an absolute mile, won it by about 20 odd points. I think we equalled the points tally record, and now first season in the Premier League, undefeated at home all season and finished second. Mental. Beating Man United home and away, Liverpool home and away, beating Man City, beating Spurs, beating... Who else did we beat? I think we didn't beat Arsenal all year, so that was a strange one. But yeah, there's only one team that we finished behind in the league as Liverpool, and we beat them twice. We qualified for the Champions League. We've got over 100 million to spend on new players next year. It's exciting. I'm buzzing. I'm hoping that we can really attract some quality now. I appreciate the efforts. I'm all season, honestly. Brilliant 3-0 home win there. Very happy with the result and the way they played. Upped it in the second half. It was disappointing first half. Second half completely upped it. Polito got man of the match for a goal and assist. Brilliant. Let's look at the league table before we finish, because it's... Yeah, look at that. Arsenal ended up losing the last game of the season. They lost to the team. They weren't bottom, I think, actually. They were 19th. But they lost to the team that were relegated in the last game of the season. Unbelievable. And they were challenging for the Premier League. We finished second. I think that's the highest we've ever been. That's the highest we've ever been. Yeah, there you go. Second. Well, it says first there. We weren't first. That's the highest we've ever been all season. At one point, we were third. That's the highest we've ever been. Crazy stuff. There you go. I'll show you... I like comparing the first half of the season and second half. First half of the season, we were 7th. Second half of the season, 2nd. Only 2 points from the top there. Liverpool were brilliant in the second half. Away record, left a bit to be desired. We're really struggling for a long time, then went on a massive run. 5th best away team, but home record, top of the league. Undefeated, 19 games, 15 wins, 4 draws. Nobody else was undefeated at home. Liverpool lost 2 games at home, one of them was to us. Oh, mate, absolutely mental. That's 5 games. Media prediction. Let's look at the media prediction in comparison. Yeah, we were predicted to finish 10th in the end. 40-1 to win the league. Finished 2nd. Liverpool predicted to finish 1st and did so. We were predicted to finish bottom, Reading, and they finished 14th. Fair play to them. Fair play to them. Man United finished 7th. I think that manager's going to get sacked. I think it's Diego Simeone's the manager of Man United. But brilliant. I'm absolutely delighted. Yeah, Liverpool won the league. Could be better. Yeah, Polito was on form. I'm going to praise him. We're going to get 43 million. Brilliant. That's got to go towards transfers, surely. 43 million. Finishing Champions League. 2.5 bonus to the team. Lads, what can you say about the season? Absolutely mental. It's come to an end and we finished 2nd. Not much more you can say. We push on to the next season. Champions League. Straight into the group stages. Obviously, I don't think there's qualifications for English teams, is there? But straight into group stages. Looking forward to the draw. I will broadcast that live. I'm not going to stream it, obviously, but I will video the Champions League draw because it's always exciting. There we go, lads. A dream season. First season in the Premier League. I've got a couple of little surprises as well for next year. I say a couple. I've got 3. I'm creating 3 new kits, and I think they look quite good. So I hope you've enjoyed the kits that we've got this year. These 3 are an upgrade, I think, though. But yeah, next season we're in the Champions League. It's mental. It's mental to think that. Hope you've enjoyed this season. We're gonna get challenge for the Premier League next year, shall we? Let's bloody do it. Come on, the Beach Boys. Cheers, then.